Alright, here we are. The final Blade quest of this playthrough. And what better a character to finish on than with KOS-MOS Obey Strategical Multiple Operation System, also known as KOS-MOS. Definitely a signature character in several different games, and definitely worth the wait. So, just like with Telos, in order to do her quest, we just have to get up to level 5 Affinity. And we also have a heart-to-heart with KOS-MOS, so I figured we would start with that. So let's take a watch.
View here, pretty amazing.
I would never have dreamed a day would come when I could gaze down upon all of Allrest. Though I must confess, the sheer height sets my fur on end somewhat.
Master, tell me, what do you feel standing here?
I believe the second option actually has some pretty interesting things. Because we know that she's obvious a blade, but yeah, we'll just go with the second option.
Well, the first step would be to launch a satellite into orbit above Allrest.
Yes, yes.
Once the satellite reaches geostationary orbit, it lowers a cable towards Allrest. Next, it extends a weighted cable in the opposite direction.
Intriguing.
By alternately extending the two, eventually the downward cable will reach the surface. Next, a device can be attached to this cable to carry materials to the satellite.
Yes, yes.
And by gradually expanding the scale of the structure, the world tree begins to take shape.
Taurus sort of see what KOS-MOS mean, but mostly sound like nonsense.
Yes, I'm afraid I could barely comprehend it at all.
Listen, KOS-MOS, how do you even know about this stuff?
That, I don't know myself.
KOS-MOS not know?
Correct. This data exists independently from my ordinary memories. It does not seem to be lost, even when I return to my core crystal.
Yeah, something really unique.
Just as we Blades remember our names when we are newly awakened, this information has always been with me. As such, I cannot say who implanted this information into me, or for what purpose.
I guess there's some stuff even you don't know.
Indeed. Perhaps that is my purpose here, to seek the answers I do not have.
Yeah, so it kind of throws a wrench into the entire thing of what KOS-MOS and Telos really are. Are they blades, or are they actually something else entirely? Because we do get them as blades. It's just really interesting with what we see. So let's take a look at the node. We'll get that.
Analysis systems upgraded.
Alright, so artificial intelligence, we have to go to the 7th perimeter skyport in the world tree to start it. Alright, so let's head over to there, I believe. Yeah, here we go. Way up here somewhere.
We came a pretty long way, hey?
Locating position.
Go to the quest. From what I can see, it doesn't have anything that we need when it comes to like party skills. So it should be on the map somewhere. Oh, way at the... Oh, I see. It's like way over here. Okay, so we get to go over there. Alright, so I'll take a walk and I will see you over there. Something the matter, Zeke? Oh, take a look over there. Something's clearly not right. Yeah, a lot of... Those are artificial blades. So many, too. Why are they all gathered here? I can identify no regular pattern to their movements. Most likely their command systems are no longer functional. They don't have any orders, but they're just gathering here on their own? Is that even possible? Is this some kind of berserk state? Perhaps not quite so simple, but that understanding will suffice.
Initializing simulation.
Oh, we do need that. A search of the area indicates there are a total of 67 artificial blades are active nearby. If we leave the situation unaddressed, it's highly likely that more artificial blades shall emerge. Considering all available options, the most prudent course of action would be to eliminate them all right now. You want us to fight these things? All of them? Are you crazy? KOS-MOS is right, though. There's no telling what might happen if we just leave them like this. Well, we should scrap them before they cause any harm. Hey, KOS-MOS, you think we can actually beat all these things? It is possible. With this number of enemies, the probability of our complete defeat is under 12%. Hold on. That doesn't sound like a sure thing. It is difficult to predict what may happen during combat. This probability seems within the bounds of acceptable risk for combat-related activity. You're scarily calm about this stuff, you know that? The more blades enter a berserk state, the higher the risks will become. Please give the order to commence combat as soon as possible. Alright, let's do this then. Here goes nothing. Yeah, here we go. Artificial intelligence.
Okay, bring it on.
Yeah, it's the only take on 3 of these.
I'm on
spinning
edge. Focus.
Sword,
Quicken
Alright,
on.
let's get a few attacks in.
Go for it.
Admiral
There we go.
punishment. I'll show you why I'm the star player.
Okay, let's see if they... No, they hit a resistant break. That's alright.
Try to keep it up.
Let's do another photon.
Prepare yourself.
There we go.
Give me the
Now I'm
order.
fired up.
Let's do topple. It's alright, we get second now.
Might it be a time for a finishing blow?
Break.
Alright, let's switch to Nia.
Here we go, Rex.
Bam.
Saber Slash.
You won't
Overload Thunderbeam.
Do this.
Everyone's getting psyched.
Then special. There we go.
Next one, Rex. That's
Who
the
wants to
spirit.
die
Didn't
first?
connect your
KOS-MOS moving out.
Get a couple of attacks in.
Missed.
Yeah, I also wanted to switch in Nia since we haven't been using her, and we are using Morag and Z too,
Give them
so
a moment's rest.
that's why I decided to have her show up in this last one.
Years of
Hydro blast.
Alright, some attacks in.
Say time to shine.
We'll have her
Let's
use
give him the
gravity.
full treatment. Tremble at
No
our
effect.
fearsome might. Redemption.
Okay, not too bad. There we go. Yeah, now we got to see her in action. Yeah, so I'd say she's also on par with Telos. But a more calm blade.
Confirming increase of enemy activity. Awaiting permission to continue combat.
No, it's no good. We'll never get through them all.
KOS-MOS, it seems best to withdraw and regroup for now.
If we withdraw now, we risk major damage to multiple locations. Total annihilation of hostile units would be optimum at present.
Girl, there are too many of them. That's pretty clear.
Not for her.
Yeah, mess up, and we're the ones who are going to get annihilated.
There should be no problem. All allies, please move away from me for a moment.
Step back and watch this. Yeah.
Scanning for enemy targets. Locked on to all hostile unit signatures in World Tree vicinity. Releasing safety lock.
Oh boy. I believe this is X-Buster.
Cosmos?
Phase switch ordnance activated.
Yeah, pretty scary. Yeah, so her personality is also pretty close to how she was in Xenosaga.
Confirming 75% reduction of enemy capability. Initiating neutralization of remaining enemy capability. Rex, is something wrong?
No. Go ahead. Initiate, neutralization.
Uh-huh.
No!
Yeah, so now we have the last
We lost
move
the
here.
upper hand.
Same thing as before, get a couple of attacks in, and...
Let's give him the full
Oh, here we go, instead of
Click
topple.
and arts.
I never give
And going for Photon.
Just let me know what you need to say.
Here we go.
Let's get
Why not?
ready.
Bullseye!
Not too bad.
Did I
Power
connect?
flows as one with pirates.
Ha! No effect.
Okay, here we go, one down.
Show off!
Now we can
Recommendation:
focus on this one.
maximum force. Blind
Gotcha.
spot.
Rush down.
Alright, let's do Photon again.
It hurts.
Ray of punishment.
And
Why
break
not?
is available, so we
Focus.
can do topple.
Everything going as planned.
It didn't.
And smash for the final hit.
Always have been, always will be. Diver
Sweet.
combo complete.
That worked out pretty good. "92% of enemy forces neutralized. Remaining enemy forces incapable of proceeding with combat. Any risk of reinforcements? A search of the area reveals no sign of new units emerging. Incredible. We really take out all those enemies. You say we. Mostly it was down to that crazy power of KOS-MOS's. It really was crazy powerful. I've never seen anything like it. I merely selected the optimal course of action after analyzing all alternatives. Was my solution excessive? No, you did fine. Yeah, if it weren't for you, we'd never have beaten a lot. Thank you very much. That attack you used, though, I wouldn't be surprised if it was detected in neighboring countries. Yeah, I reckon that light would have been visible from Tantal and Moradin, at least. So we have accidentally caused a bit of an international commotion. The national leaders may need to be warned about these artificial blades as well. Perhaps the next course of action should be to report into King Eulegitimus. Yeah, we better explain ourselves and clear up any misunderstandings. My old man could be pretty antsy. Let's head to Theo Scaldio Palace and set his mind at ease. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I'll talk to Zeke's dad. So, let's head over to Tantal. Alright, Tantal, then Palace. We can go talk to him.
We came a pretty long way, hey?
Locating position.
Ba, 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 ba. I see. Then the light that was reported coming from the World Tree was an attack performed by this blade? It is quite difficult to believe that a single blade could produce such remarkable levels of energy. You got that right. I saw it myself, and I still had trouble believing it. But that's the truth. Were it not for KOS-MOS's attack, we would all have been defeated by those rogue artificial blades. Well, as long as you have that power safely under control, I suppose it is not a problem. Thank you for your explanation. Regarding the artificial blades, they are indeed a worrying development. They are capable of flight, yeah? It seems difficult to guarantee that they will remain on the World Tree. There is a very real possibility that berserk artificial blades could end up descending upon nearby nations. Well, true enough. I'll make use of the Tantal military and strengthen surveillance around the World Tree. Oh, we are most grateful for your wise decision, Your Majesty. However, I feel we will need the cooperation of the other nations in this matter. What do you see, Lady Morag? Would you lend me your aid on this? But of course. I will report this incident to Moradin and advise His Majesty the Emperor to take suitable suitable preventative action. You have my thanks, Lady Morag. I leave the Emperor to you, then. Ah, yes, one more thing. There is a request I would like to make of you all. A request? What's all this about, then? Enter, please. Who's that? Someone you know, Shellhead. I can't say I recognize her. It is a pleasure to meet you, Uncle. My name is Estelle. I hope we'll get along. Uncle, what's going on here, Pops? This young lady is the daughter of your cousin. It is perhaps no surprise that you were not aware of her existence. She was born after you left this country, after all. Strictly speaking, that makes us first cousins once removed. I hope you don't mind me addressing you as Uncle. I don't know what I'm really meant to do with a niece or cousin or whatever you are. Well, well, well. Isn't this the sweetest little family reunion, Uncle? Shut up, you. Despite her youth, Estelle is something of a prodigy who has read all the books in the Theosaur library. I fear she may have begun to grow tired of living cooped up here in Tantal. She is quite the spirited young lady. Most recently, she expressed a desire to explore the land of Moritho. Of course, I told her I could not possibly allow such a dangerous outing. But now she instead insisting on visiting all the other nations of Alrest before they sink entirely. I believe it was you who said I would do well to see the world, Your Majesty. I'm simply trying to live up to your expectations. You see what I have to deal with? I don't know where she gets this willful nature from, but once she sets her mind on something, there is no changing it. As such, while I must apologize for the trouble, might I ask you to take her with you on your trip to Moradane? I'll take this girl with us on some international tour. We're not just traveling for the fun of it, you know. I am quite aware of that, thank you very much. But you needn't worry about me. I won't cause any trouble. In fact, I might be able to assist you in some way, Uncle. Enough of the uncle thing. Can I at least be a big brother or something? Oh, if you insist. Let's have a lovely trip together, big bro. Okay. Wow, Shellhead. I didn't know you were into that. My prince, forgive my saying so, but you're creeping me out a little. Oh, for the... Hey, what's your name? I am KOS-MOS. KOS-MOS? That's a funny sort of name. You're a blade, aren't you? Yes. That's a pretty unusual body you got there. It's almost like you're part machine. Are the machine parts and human parts connected somehow? Do you have some kind of problem with my body? Problem? No, no problem. Hey, would you mind if I tinkered around with the bits inside? I cannot permit that. Even though if my master were to order me directly, I could not comply. I thought you might say that. A shame, a shame. Oh well, it's going to be a pleasure traveling with you, KOS-MOS. I look forward to it, Estelle. Shall we leave at once, then? Come on, big bro, you lead the way. What are you making it look for, big bro? We're leaving you behind, big bro. Will you all give it a rest already? Poor Zeke, having to deal with all of this. Alright, so we'll just scoot over to Moradane.
Keep a close eye out for trouble.
Stop talking. We have places to be.
Yeah, we need to go somewhere. Was it the palace? Yes. Alright. Yeah, so I'll travel over to the dock.
Let's go.
Sweet. Automatic start. And more artificial blades. Yeah, we gotta battle some of these guys too.
Artificial blades.
Just what we need.
That's fine. We have KOS-MOS.
Zeke, help with Estelle's safe withdrawal.
No sweat.
Locking on to surrounding enemies, making Making ballistic calculations. Minimizing damage to urban area.
Yeah.
Wonderful! Oh, what a sight! Sincere apologies. I was unable to completely annihilate the enemies.
It's fine.
No, that's plenty. We got the rest.
Yeah, we got the rest of them. We can take care of it. Yeah. So they're about the same level as the previous one.
They shall get one.
Alright, let's get a couple of attacks with Mia.
Don't let her! Admiral Wall!
Save us, Bullseye!
This is
Why not?
unexpected.
Focus.
Alright,
Yup.
we'll just wait.
Haywire! Chain shot!
You won't pass.
Don't really need the healing, so I'll just build on what's Morag. Let Morag get the attack in.
Handle
All our
And then
power
move
is
over
yours
here.
to connect.
Righto!
Go for level 1.
Hit it, no! Everyone's getting
Dynamic
sacked.
spark sword! Cut the
Okay, so that's 1 down.
Why not?
Much appreciated.
Ha! Yeah!
Alright, switch over to Mithra so we can get some better attacks in.
Much appreciated.
Let me show you a thing or two.
Get a photon.
Right where it hurts!
Why not? Double
Let's let Morag do this, and let's go for another photon.
Everyone's getting
Your
sacked.
risk.
Bam!
Why not?
Unwavering resolve.
I'm no
The
longer
Seeker
And another
I
photon.
know something right.
There we go.
That's
It
our
didn't
chance.
connect.
Blind spot.
Gotcha!
Yes.
Bullseye!
No
Wicked
effect.
hearts.
Yep!
Go for some attacks.
Haywire! Chain shot!
Double spinning edge.
And there we
This
go.
is where we prove ourselves.
Sweet. Easy peasy. You really are incredible, KOS-MOS. Tell me, where did you get all that power from? What's the energy source? How do you replenish it? Can you control the output level? Does it put any strain on your organic components? My apologies, Estelle. I cannot answer those questions. Why not? There is no reason to divulge such information to anyone other than my driver. Aw, come on, don't be so stingy. You could tell me just a little. Sorry, but no. Not even if I say pretty, please? Not even then. Oh, I see. You really are a funny one, you know that? Hey, could I have a feel of those clothes of yours and stuff? Yeah, that should be no problem. Really? Nice. I see, so that's how they're made. Hey, could I take this off? I do not have any objections myself, but I understand that exposing the underlying frame would be considered offensive to public decency. Really, you think? Well, that's probably not an issue. Wait, Estelle, you can't do that. You can't just take her clothes off out of here. Huh? But KOS-MOS said she didn't mind. No means no. Now, I think we've spent enough time dawdling out here. Let's hurry along and meet Emperor Niall. Ugh, you're no fun. Oh, man. Yeah, let's go say hi to the Emperor. One moment, please. I believe we'll have to wait outside. Are you referring to me? Yes, you. But KOS-MOS is a member of our team. That blade is far too dangerous. She cannot be allowed to have an audience with His Majesty. It seems unnecessary to me. Please, stand down. Emperor Niall! If I may, Your Majesty, this blade was just responsible for... That's quite alright. We would have suffered far greater damage if it were not for her efforts. Besides which, her driver is more than worthy of our trust. There is no cause for concern. Now please, leave her be. As you wish, Your Majesty. I apologize for all that. I feel the business you bring from King Eulegenimus may have something to do with a recent artificial blade attack. Could you explain what you know? Yada yada yada. I see. Artificial blades going berserk. I presume that includes the artificial blades that attacked us just now? Yes, they appear to have lost the capacity to take orders and gone berserk, just like those we saw before. Right now, the Titans of Moradin, Tantal, and Araya are all gathered around the World Tree. There is a real danger that the artificial blades Torna released upon the tree could attack these nearby nations. I think I understand the situation now. We may have been lucky enough to avoid any major damage so far, but this is not a threat we can simply ignore. We will work with Tantal and Araya to figure out a solution to this problem. Thank you for your understanding. No need to thank me. Compared to the efforts you have put in, I have done precious little. The least I could do is take care of this situation while you focus on the tasks you must attend to. Yes, Your Majesty. In that case, we will take our leave. Yeah, so he's very understanding, so yeah, we have Morak too. Hey, big bro. Oh boy. What is it? You're all done with your job here now, right? I guess so. We reported what we came here to report. Take me to the land of Moritha, then. Not a chance. Why not? You're free to go wherever you want now, right? Like hell we're gonna take you to a dangerous place like that. I thought you already gave up on that idea after my old man told you no anyway. Gave up is such a strong word. I asked him to let me travel all of Alrest, and he said yes to that. So naturally, that means I could go to the land of Moritha now, right? That's some pretty strained logic. You're pretty cunning for such a little lass. Very promising young man. Mind. Come on, you know you want to. Take me to the land of Moritha. I ain't budging. You can come up with all the silly loopholes you like. No still means no. You're so useless, you stubborn prodigal old man. Prodigal, oh, that's pretty rich coming from the likes of you. Why do you want to go to Moritha so badly anyway? It's not exactly what I'd call a fun place to visit. You just don't appreciate it properly. Just a glimpse at its landscape would be an immensely valuable experience. And besides, it's a treasure trove of potential discoveries. So many things you never find anywhere else. Initially, I just wanted to see the place, but as it turns out, there is something I really want to find there. You'd understand what you're talking about. The place is crawling with dangerous monsters. You realize that? You're a kid without even a blade to defend yourself. They'll gobble you up in 2 seconds flat. How are you planning to search for anything in a place like that? Then send KOS-MOS to protect me. With her around, I'd be totally safe, wouldn't I? Where'd you get off demanding stuff like that? The king told you to protect me, didn't he? Sure, but he didn't tell us to indulge your crazy ideas. I'm going whether you like it or not. You can't stop me, uncle. Not happening. End of story. Hey, what do you think, KOS-MOS? You'll come with me, won't you? I will obey whatever orders I am given. See, KOS-MOS says she doesn't mind. However, my first duty is to protect my master. Protecting you wouldn't necessarily be a lower priority task. Is that acceptable? Huh? There, you see? You're not KOS-MOS's driver, so you don't get to drag her around wherever. Now quit being a stubborn little brat and hurry on home to Tantal. Yeah, you're wrong, alright? I may not be your driver, but KOS-MOS is my friend. KOS-MOS will protect me. I know she will. Give it a rest already. It's like watching two children fight. Listen, Zeke, there's no point standing around arguing. It seems pretty clear Estelle isn't going to back down anytime soon. Why don't we just give her a quick look at the land of Moritha and then bring her straight back? Seriously? I can't drag you guys all the way down here just to indulge the whims of some stubborn little girl. It's not so much trouble. We owe His Majesty a favor anyway. But Estelle, if things look even the slightest bit dangerous, we're taking you straight out of there. Got that? Sounds fine by me. Shall we get going then, KOS-MOS? Yeah, so now we head over to Moritha. Yippee! Alright, let's travel over there first, and then we can figure out where to go. So we'll just go to this teleport.
We came a pretty long way, eh?
Locating position.
We're here.
Looks like it's somewhere
Let's
in the
press on.
skyscraper. It says up above, so I'm guessing we gotta take this side. Yeah, we gotta do a bit of climbing. Excuse me. Yeah, so once we get up here, we have to turn around and jump to the other side, because that's where the room is. Ah. Come on, stop grabbing, stop grabbing the ladder. There we go. Seems like there's something right here. Oh, it wasn't this? Golden Sunstone. Oh, that's the salvaging thing that you, Genimus wanted us to do. That's, oh, okay, so maybe this isn't the right spot. Or, no, it's over here, never mind. Went the wrong direction. So I need to be, oh, here we go.
They seem to be having fun.
Yeah. Looking at them now, they almost seem like a great team.
Yeah, funny enough, this is
No,
actually
it's
pretty
not
interesting.
this one either.
Because this is almost... See, the character Estelle is... what's really cool about her is that she is a reference...
Oh, where is it? I was so sure I'd find
She's a
it
reference
here.
to another character from
Estelle,
Xenosaga.
are you looking for something?
To Shion. She was the one
If you
that
tell
had
me
to...
what your objective is, I
work
can
on
scan the
KOS-MOS.
surrounding area for it. This will markedly increase the likelihood of success.
I'm sure that's true, but I need to keep this secret. I promise to tell you afterwards, though.
Understood.
Yeah, I'll talk more about it after this.
Ah! There it is! Cosmos! Look! Look!
No.
Beware.
Estelle, leg it!
Cosmos?
Oh, she did protect
Are
her.
you unhurt?
Hey, you need to be a bit more careful, Cosmos. What if you'd have hurt yourself?
It's okay. Please do not worry about me. And, more urgently, please conceal yourself behind me for a moment.
Time for a fight.
I will take care of this swiftly.
You'd better not get hurt, Cosmos. But you'd better not lose either.
Incompatible orders received, but orders acknowledged. Adjusting priority order of prime directives. Prioritizing orders from Estelle.
Yeah, so the whole reference to, you know, KOS-MOS being obviously the same one from Xenosaga. What's really cool is Estelle.
Suggest applying
It turns out she is a pretty close reference to Shion, which was a character that was responsible for KOS-MOS' existence. Her and Kevin, another character from Xenosaga. And what's really cool with Estelle here is that she actually looks pretty similar to Shion. The green eyes, the brown hair, and the glasses, which is actually pretty cool. And another reference point is the name, Estelle. This is a reference to a flower called an aster, and it's also the name of the flower that Shion is based on, too. So I thought that was actually really cool, because I was checking out the quest guide for this, and it had the note at the bottom of the page talking about the references. So I thought that was actually pretty cool.
The enemy is
Not just having KOS-MOS in here, but having a character that's actually a reference to another character. So, yeah, I thought that was kind of cool.
Haywire chainsaw!
Alright, so getting some attacks in here, we're doing pretty good.
Nice and quick. It's time to hit
And we got the last one here. So let's switch over to Mithras, we can get some faster attacks in.
Pulverizing!
Anchor shot!
Okay, and then Photon.
is
Yeah,
not to be
done by
underestimated.
now. There we go. KOS-MOS, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you? I'm quite alright. Are you unhurt still? Yeah, I'm fine. Not a scratch on me, thanks to you. That is a relief to hear. KOS-MOS, I'm sorry. It's all my fault that you got dragged into this mess. I didn't mean for this to happen. There's no need for concern. Protecting you is what I am here for. But... So you get it now? When you act selfish, you're not just endangering yourself. People who care about you could get hurt, too. Maybe you think twice before demanding to come to a place like this again. Yeah, I'm really sorry, guys. No need for that. You've already been through enough here. As long as you understand, that's all that matters. Oh yeah, did you find what you were looking for in the end? Uh-huh. Look, I have it right here. This is some kind of machine part? Yeah. Listen, KOS-MOS. When we get back to Tantal, there's one more thing I'd like you to do. Would you be okay with that? You're still not done making demands? That's not it. It's just something I want to give to KOS-MOS. So, KOS-MOS, I'd like you to come to my room. I promise I won't cause any more trouble, so please? What do you think, Zeke? Well, I guess there's no harm in that. Really? Thanks, big bro. I swear, you really pick your times to act all cutesy. Are you fine with this too, KOS-MOS? Yes, I see no problem. Then, let's head back to Tantal. My room's in the hall of reception. I'll see you there. Alright, so we will head back over to Tantal. Alright. Tantal probably end up... Oh, okay, so right here. Downstairs. Alright.
Whew. Let's rest a spell.
Let's press on.
Welcome to my room. Well, I don't actually live here as such. It's just where I'm staying while I'm here in Dillascaldia. Isn't this some kind of storeroom? It doesn't need to be fancy. A dingy old place like this is perfect for my experiment. Dingy, she says. Now, KOS-MOS, you just wait there a moment while I get everything ready. As you wish, Estelle. I just need to put the final touches on. Sorry for the wait, KOS-MOS. This is what I wanted to give you. It's a present. This is for me. Listen, while I was observing you, I noticed you didn't always have perfect control of your power. It can't be easy to keep powers that strong under control all the time. But if you use this device, it should be much easier to manage. You'll be able to fight without worrying about keeping yourself in check all the time. I think it'll be really useful. Estelle! Listen, KOS-MOS. Abilities as powerful as yours are very dangerous things to have. But I think you probably have them for a reason. The world needs that kind of strength right now. King Eugenimus and Emperor Nile both seem to think it's fine as long as your driver keeps you in check. But who wants to rely on a driver for everything, right? Poor Zeke. If you master the use of your own powers, you may even become the ultimate blade. May even save all the rest. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll do the right thing. And I'm your best friend, so I should know. When did we become best friends? You just keep supporting these guys in their mission, okay, KOS-MOS? I have a feeling if you help Rex and Nia and Morag and my uncle, you'll be able to save all of Allrest someday. Understood. Are you sure it's alright for me to accept this for nothing, though? You two are good friends now, yeah? And you should accept the gift. Thank you, Estelle. I promise to make good use of it. Thanks. Come by and visit anytime, okay? I promise I will visit. We are friends, after all. Best friends, you mean? And there we go. Artificial intelligence complete. Yeah, and once the quest finishes, she actually appears permanently. So she becomes a permanent NPC. And we got level 5. Yeah, so we get access to another room, but there isn't anything in here. Alright, so let's unlock the node for KOS-MOS. And there we go.
System functions expanded.
Let's double check. I think there was... No, we did the... Yeah, never mind. We did the... Heart to Heart before this. Sorry, I was trying to remember Heart to Heart. Yeah, we did it at the beginning of the quest. So we are good to go. That was all the blades. Yeah, so we are now finally ready for New Game Plus, which is nice because it's about 180 hours in. Hey, thanks for helping with all my selfish requests. I really owe you guys. After all, it's thanks to you I met KO-S-MOS too. Maybe we could go adventuring again sometime? Like, after you were done saving Allrest and all that? And you better bring KO-S-MOS when we do. It's a promise, okay? Alright, so I believe we can actually get started. So, I think that's going to be it for now. So I do want to thank everybody that has been watching this playthrough so far. And we can finally move on to New Game Plus. So, let's get a quick save in. And then we can go on from there. So, see you in the next one. Bye-bye.